I believe that a lot of our families, once children come into the equation, the foundation of the family no longer becomes the marriage, and it becomes the children. And that's actually a mistake. The foundation of a family is the marriage. And when the marriage is strong, the family is strong. But when we start to shift that focus, and instead we give precedence and we in fact do injustice to the marriage for the sake of the children, when we do that, we are actually harming the children and the marriage and the family. And so what we have to do from the very beginning is understand that the foundation of a strong family is a strong marriage. And this idea that investing in your marriage is being selfish needs to be removed. That people need to go back to investing in their relationship, and they need to stop making the entire focal point the children. That becomes unhealthy, not only to the children, but even to the marriage and the family itself. As I put it, a lot of our parents, they start to take their children and put their children at the center and do tawaf around them. Like literally put the children, let's be honest, namely the boys, the sons, they put them at the center and they do tawaf around them. And what happens is this creates a lot of issues. Social issues, psychological, a lot of problems because of this lack of balance, where you've taken your child is where the sun, S-U-N, rises and sets, right? And this is a problem for many reasons, but one of the reasons, which is relevant to what I'm speaking about today, is it can do injustice to the marriage. Because what happens, and I'll just give you one example, things like mothers sleeping next to their child and the husband sleeping alone. This is an imbalance. This isn't the way that the structure should be in a family. The foundation is the marriage, and that is the center and the foundation of the rest of the family. But when people shift that balance and make it imbalanced, that's when you get problems later on. And you find many cases then later on where the marriage, or rather the husband and the wife, have become just parents. They've become just parents living under a roof, right? Over time. Well, what happens when you neglect a relationship? What happens if you neglected a relationship with a friend or a colleague or anyone? What happens is you start to move apart. And what happens in these situations is that these people have neglected their relationship for so long that over time they just became two parents living under one roof. And some stay together just for the children. And then some of them, when the children move out, that's when they separate. These kinds of things can be avoided if we invest from the beginning in the marriage and not make the children at the center. This is very important. And believe me, you will make the children more healthy if the marriage is healthy and strong.